In the quiet halls of Yale University, power and knowledge have long been intertwined. Some legacies are written for all to see. Others are deliberately hidden from view. Here, among the nation's future elite, a secret was given a home. In the autumn of 1832, a new society took root, founded in shadow. It was born from a bitter dispute over academic honors and the quest for influence. William Huntington Russell and Alphonso Taft decided to create an order of their own. Its first name was Academic, honoring a goddess of eloquence. But this was quickly replaced by a far more ominous and enduring symbol. They would be known as the Order of Skull and Bones, marked by the number 322, a secret brotherhood designed for lifelong loyalty and mutual advancement. The number's meaning is debated, perhaps tied to the death of a Greek orator, or it could be an echo of the German secret societies that inspired its founders. Whatever its inspiration, its purpose was clear: to forge a powerful American network. From the very beginning, absolute secrecy was the cornerstone of the order. Oaths of silence and bizarre initiation rites bound members for life. Their headquarters, a windowless building known only as the Tomb, is a fortress of secrets. Its forbidding design dares outsiders to guess at the rituals performed inside. Rumors speak of confessions from coffins and rituals that bond members in darkness. Each year, only 15 new members are chosen, tapped for the order. They are selected for their family lineage, leadership, and ambition. Together, they form a brotherhood designed for a lifetime of mutual support. A network that operates not in public, but within the protective walls of the order. But how did this small, collegiate secret society gain such immense power? How did a brotherhood born on a university campus come to cast such a long and influential shadow over an entire nation? The early 19th century was rife with collegiate secret societies. Groups like Scroll and Key, or Wolf's Head, also offered exclusivity and bonds. But Skull and Bones was different, built on a foundation of deeper secrecy. Members were bound by a sacred oath to never reveal its secrets, even to family. This vow of silence created an aura of mystique that fueled endless speculation. The tomb stood as a physical challenge to the outside world, a vault of secrets. This secrecy gave rise to dark rumors of macabre artifacts and bizarre rituals. The most famous legend claims the order holds the stolen skull of Geronimo, a story that implicates Prescott Bush, patriarch of a political dynasty. This potent mix of elitism, secrecy, and legend created a powerful identity. The order was now positioned to be far more than just a college club. It was becoming a key node in a new American establishment, a network that would soon intertwine with the highest levers of global power. After graduation, Bonesmen carried their bonds of loyalty into the world. Co-founder Alphonso Taft began a tradition of Bonesmen in high office. This path from the tomb to the cabinet room would be walked for generations. In the Gilded Age, the order's members amassed fortunes in finance and industry. Families like Harriman and Rockefeller created a web of interconnected wealth. But global conflict would soon turn this network toward a new purpose. The pipeline from Yale began to flow directly into a new arena: intelligence. World War II created an urgent need for a centralized American spy agency. The Office of Strategic Services, the OSS, was born to meet this threat, and its halls were filled with men from Yale, many from its secret societies. Secretary of War Henry Stimson, a Bonesman, was a key architect of the war effort. His circle was filled with fellow Bonesmen, creating an efficient inner network. Trust forged in the tomb allowed them to operate seamlessly within the agency. After the war, the OSS dissolved, leaving a dangerous intelligence vacuum. Bonesman Robert Lovett was tasked with designing America's new intelligence structure. His recommendations directly shaped the National Security Act of 1947. This act gave birth to a new, permanent clandestine service, the CIA, The culture of secrecy and loyalty from Skull and Bones was baked into its DNA. The early agency was so dominated by Yale men, it was called a class reunion. The CIA's very first personnel director was, unsurprisingly, a Bonesman. An old collegiate network had now solidified into a pillar of the state. Bonesman Averell Harriman became a towering figure of Cold War diplomacy. His influence, and that of his brothers, shaped American foreign policy for decades. Prescott Bush built a legacy of power that he would pass to his sons. His business empire was a hub for Bonesmen, with interests spanning the globe. The ability to demand loyalty and keep secrets is a valuable commodity. These were the exact traits honed for a lifetime within Skull and Bones. This shared culture provided a hidden entry point into the world of espionage. McGeorge Bundy, another Bonesman, became National Security Advisor. He stood at the center of the Cold War's most dangerous crises. The link was now undeniable. A secret society's network was now America's network. No family better illustrates this link than the Bush dynasty. 3 generations, all Bonesmen, created an unparalleled legacy of power. George H.W. Bush provides the most direct and powerful connection of all. In 1976, he became director of the Central Intelligence Agency. He was tasked with reforming the agency during a period of intense public scrutiny. A Bonesman was now officially at the helm of American intelligence. Conspiracy theories allege his ties to the agency began decades earlier. His son, George W. Bush, also a Bonesman, would ascend to the presidency. In 2004, the U.S. election pitted one Bonesman against another, Bush versus Kerry. When asked about their shared secret, both refused to speak, upholding their oath. Is this merely coincidence? Or proof of a network that transcends politics? Critics argue it creates an insular elite where loyalty to the order comes first. The line between a beneficial network and a conspiracy becomes hopelessly blurred. Do successful people just happen to be members? Or does the order actively guide its members to the highest seats of power? The absolute lack of transparency makes the question impossible to answer. With membership rolls now secret, its modern influence is pure speculation. A story of power, forever an echo in the archives.